And then for those of you who know how to repair something, here's a broken classic hook. One fellow did buy one of these. This is S21, and it can be repaired. It broke right. This Paxilin. Dan Russell, when he was visiting me, showed me how to take a yardstick, staple or glue it in the end. If you look at the numbers, you can measure it out. Do a little bit of shaping here and there on the leading and trailing wings, and just a touch right there and right there, and you can take a little 59-cent ruler and make a cheapy boomerang for kids. Here's another yardstick, an ace, very light. He stapled it right here, trailing edge, rounded off the leading edge, did a little bit around the elbow. This is the trailing edge, there's the leading edge, and then you can do a little undercutting if you want. We didn't finish this one out. But this is part of the collection I'll be auctioning off very soon. That's it. Here we go. Here's one more box of goodies. Move them out of the way over here. These are a couple of the Filipino-made boomerangs by Duncan McLennan. An eagle shape was called, some kind of traditional shape, number 113. It's okay, works. These are two boomerangs made by a gentleman I haven't heard from in years. North Wind Boomerangs. John Bolduc. This is 1988, both of these. 6mm, very good condition, as you can look at these. Number 16 and number 17. Great flyers, a little nick right on one end right here. Proves it's been thrown, they really do work. Good booms, nice and heavy if you want to. This is Baltic birch, by the way. By the way, you can usually tell Baltic birch just by looking at the edges of it. Alright, this is number 23. You'd call that a mantis if you're buying Chet Snoker's boomerang, but this is actually Rex's Phoenix, which you know is a flipped over boomerang fever. And Rex was probably the first one to do that, but very quickly everyone jumped on it, so who was first, no one really knows. Good fine little boomerang. Rex rings right in the back. See, Rex? And it's signed.
Still signed like that.
Here's two more by Rex, 7 shapes, number 74 and 76. Good flying little basic boomerangs. I think you made that with a Dremel tool, didn't you, Rex?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Nice flying little booms. Circular flight. Signed in the back by Rex. Here we go. Talk about the Frank Donnellan boomerangs by Stephen Salati. It's number 92. I was selling these and will sell these as a set of 3. This was the original one. Flies like a brick. And that's not very complimentary. It's a terrible boomerang, but you have to see the plastic. That was his first boomerang. This was his second one. Flies very, very well. A nice polystyrene plastic. And this was the last version. The old brown like that. Every one of them would break right in the elbow, and you'd epoxy it back together again. Again, for someone who's collecting, these would be ideal because you'll never see this type of boomerang again. Sir Charles Kingsford, who when he did his flight to the pole, came back and visited with Frank Donnellan and told him about propellers, and that with that Frank went out and made a boomerang that looked like a propeller. That's the story behind that. This is a Jeff Lurie hook, repaired right here. Pretty good flying little boomerang. Every time you bought a set of Luries, number 101, they changed a little bit. There it is, candy apple yellow, turquoise.
Ancient.
Ancient, absolutely ancient. Here's another Jeff Lurie. And if you notice, look at this. All from Jeff Lurie. That's a handmade boomerang. Been repaired right here. Good flying little boomerang, number 102. Does it have any lead in it? No, no lead weights in it. Okay. It's a Gerhard shape. It's not a Gerhard. This is by Oscar Cortez of Colombia, South America. Number 107. Lead weights here and here. No, it's laminated exotic woods. Beautiful boomerang. And it has a lacquer finish, so you can refinish it and make a very nice thrower or shower. On the internet, people have been asking about dimpled boomerangs. This is an Oscar Parrot, number 106. It has a metal or aluminum core, galvanized metal glued in the back for the weights, dated 19, I don't know. I really can't tell. It's just called a goose. I'm sorry, not a parrot, but the parrot was the same style. Notice, can you zoom in on this? Notice the dimpling. That was the only one. He didn't do very many that way. Whether or not dimpling really works, who knows? This is Lauren Hawes, number 112. This is after he sold his boomerang factory. This is made out of red coach wood. Be a rare wood today. Lap joint, solid wood. It does have a crack that was split. They are repaired. Certainly a flyable boomerang. We'll buy it more for a trophy. You can probably see it a little better right here. A slight crack. Pretty boomerang. A Peter Roof, Cosimo 7, been repaired right here. Still a flyer, lead weights in both hands. I use this in numerous contests. Number 139. It's Peter's logo right there. You can see right here how it's thrown. Still a good flying boomerang, Baltic birch. This is another by Peter. I used this in one of the first contests in Manassas, Virginia. Number 140. Been broken here, cracked there, lead weight either end. Some kind of a sticker on the back. Got some lead tuning. Good flying boomerang in its day. It's another set by Larry, by Peter.
Those are doublers.
That's a doubler, that's right. And you can see. If you look at Ben Rue's book, you might see this boomerang shown in there. Nice flying little boomerang.
I used them in contest.
Did you use them in contest? I thought you did. I had another one. I must have sold that one. Okay. Here's a Flinny, John Flynn, polypropylene, hand carved. Good boomerang, under number 122. And it's dated 89. It's signed on the back, John Flynn. Eric Darnell, number 125. Good flying boomerang. Rich, I think you threw that boomerang.
I've got one.
This is a symmetrical wing. No, I can't recall if that was a fast catch or what. It's a good flying boom.
I've got a fast catch like that.
Do you? Okay. Yeah, you have a blue one, yeah. That was a good flying boom. This is another one by Eric Darnell. Was that by Eric? Yeah, by Eric. Turning Point boomerang, one of his test boomerangs, number 127. Good flying boom. Sure it has wear, but it's not broken. Certainly good. People ask, what about holes? This is one of Eric's shapes, number 128. The holes, of course, cut down on the lift. That's why you have the holes in the boomerang. Tricky to throw at first, but once you learn how to handle it, it works very well. This is a polypropylene of a 135. I think this is a fast catch by Eric Darnell. It's concave on both wings, a lot of lift. I think he did tune this for fast catch. Very flexible, good flying little boomerang. This is by, made by Doug Dufresne for Brian, I'm sorry Brian, I can't remember your name now, you on the email just the other day. Number 1, Byron, that's what it is. Number 137. Hot little boom, good flying little boom. A little heavy, I think, wasn't one I thought was commercially viable. Here we go. This is another set of Peter Roof boomerangs. Number 144, 145. Both these I've used in contests. Certainly that one I used in DC. A great flying boomerang. Lead weights in both tips. And I think well worth it. Dish anybody's kit. 40-yard boomerangs easily. This is a set, an F-ring by Peter. Been broken right here. This is a Baltic birch, number 146. Fun little boom. The little tab stays in the center. This is a set that Rex, you made this. This is a set that Rex made, 147. And we made that as a doubler set, I believe. A double or a juggler? I can't recall which.
Juggler.
Or is it juggler? I think it's juggler, yeah. This is a fire hose. Wait. Okay. Number 170 by Ben Denner. Strip laminated, 3 types of wood. Looks like oak and maple and maybe amaranth. I can't tell for sure. Herb Smith sycamore shape. Beautifully made boomerang. You can see I use it quite a bit. Flies nice, good, hefty, pretty, very attractive. Then this was a school teacher. There we go. Finish this up here. These are on the bid sheet that you'll be seeing if you write in for it. There's a chance for you to see what these boomerangs look like. There's the fire hose by Dan Russell. Dan Russell was a fireman in San Diego, number 157. Just, I won't call it mint, but it's not thrown. This is this little boomerang, sky turn boomerang. You remember the book earlier? This is the original factory production that Dan made, that the book copied, number 155, almost new condition. Somebody's making coffee. Two of Michael Gervin's early, I think he called these New Madonna and Madonna. Do you remember when he was infatuated with
what's her name?
What's her name? Okay, anyway. Number 163 and 164. Great flying boomerangs. These are 12 ply on this one. And this is, both of them are 12 ply, 6 millimeter, 8389. And this one doesn't have a date on it. Both of them are signed. This is his earlier paint job, a slightly later paint job. As I recall, I have thrown these as a match set for juggling. They work just for fun. They work real good. That's a lot of boomerangs, isn't it? Okay, and that's a slide. This is an Aboriginal made returning boomerang. It's lost its tune. I never retuned it. It's number 168. Fire hardened tips. A little bit undercut right there. Flies out about 25 yards. It's a good flying little boom. Fun. It really surprised me. This is an original Gundawara boomerang. They're number 635. Been broken right here. They hand applied these little wood burnt decorations. Number 167. Got damage here, been broken there. It's a wall hanger, obviously. 2 circles and light breeds I've written on the back side. You can see it's got undercut here and here. Pretty good sized boom. You throw something like that, you stop traffic. Flying lumberyard. Lauren Hawes's number 166. Giant version of his M17. It's got my logo on the back, made by Haboom. What can I say about it? It's a big boom, what a waste of good plywood. It worked. This was one. This is solid. Can you zoom in on that, Rex? This is solid wood, solid oak. A local college student who was one of my customers, number 169, made this. No sign. It did crack right here eventually. Flew pretty good. I appreciated the gift. A lot of these boomerangs, you may wonder, why am I selling these? Because I've got 2 more boxes somewhere else at home that don't need any more boomerangs, and you guys would appreciate them. Also, I thought you might enjoy seeing boomerangs that are no longer made nor available. And with that, we'll end this tape. Maybe I'll add some more at the end. I thank you for watching all this. Hold on, just a minute. Do a film without showing the other half. He's here for Father's Day with the grandkids, been in the background. Rex, I'm proud of you making boomerangs. Appreciate you coming in and bring me a big old box of paper for my computer in the back room for Father's Day. Okay. Okay, this is the background sounds you were hearing. These are Rex's 2 little gremlins. A piece called To the Waterhole, done by a lady who was married to an Aboriginal artist, and the same gentleman who did the boomerangs with the emu art on it. You notice if you keep looking at this, the colors tend to pulsate, and those are squiggly lines or the paths people would take to the center, which is the water hole. Everyone would see their water. It's a fascinating piece to sit there and just stare at. I don't know how it looks on the videotape, but I thought I'd share that with you. Just a moment. This is a piece I bought several years ago, and it's actually a scene of 2 men sitting around a campfire with the legs crossed, and you can see they're throwing sticks in their boomerangs, and the various colors is done with dot pattern. At one time I thought I would get into Aboriginal art and realized I'd have to go to Australia to select it, and too much tour stuff, and that wasn't what I was into that finally. But again, you might enjoy seeing this. These are some coasters that were a gift from one of my Aussie friends, and they are representative of authentic Aboriginal bark paintings. And here is a boomerang made by them to me, done in an Aboriginal style. And this is one way you can display your boomerangs on a wall with a stereo system, maybe. A little art, turntable. Got a Rod Jones there, 2 Rod Jones boomerangs, and of course at the very top is a Janetsky Brothers boomerang given to me by Jeff Flory. No, 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 it's not for sale. Not for trade, it's mine. Not too many of those anymore in the world.